Sorry for the sudden cut off of the last video. Interruptions. So now this is a part 3. Left off with 2007. People messaging me on the computer and whatnot. Anyway, left off with 2007. Pick up with 2008. This was the first SmackDown vs. Raw game that had ECW involved, which was excellent. This was also released on PS3 and Xbox 360. Really needless to say, the PS3 and 360 had way better graphics. Believe it or not, I actually haven't played this on PS2 yet. I used to have it back in the day when I had an Xbox 360. Sorry about that. Back when I had an Xbox 360, I had this game. Then, 360 red-ringed on me because Microsoft doesn't know how to make anything that will last. Because they want your money. Alright? Microsoft wants your money. Simple as that. Read about the Xbox One that's coming out soon and tell me they don't just want your money. They don't care if you're satisfied, they want your money. Anyway, 2008, not a bad game. Disc, manual. It's not a bad game. If you have the option, don't get the PS2 version. I would recommend the 360 version or the PS3 version. I haven't played the PS3 version. It's actually one that I need. But definitely, pick it up for one of those other systems. Now, I'm missing 2009. I don't have 2009 yet. I have it on, let me look real quick. Yeah, I have 2009 on PS3. I still need it for PS2. So, we'll skip that one. And 2010, I have this for PS3 as well. I hate the PS2 version. Don't buy the PS2 version. Loading takes forever. When you're going through to choose a wrestler, it's just laggy. Glitches out, like you'll scroll down to one wrestler and it'll have another wrestler's name because it's not quick enough, I don't even want to review that one for PS2. I'll review it for the PS3 because I hate that one. Now, I don't have 2011. My friend actually has 2011 autographed by Christian. So, I'm thinking I might see if he would want to trade that to me at some point. But anyway, that's one that I also have for PS3. So, I will get around to that one. Now, this one here, amazing. Fire Pro Wrestling Returns. Look at that price. Look at that price tag. I paid half of that. $5.39, I paid half. Itchy nose, sorry. Anyway, Fire Pro Wrestling Returns. Fire Pro has always had excellent games. They're not based around graphics, they're based around gameplay and customization. Old Fire Pro games, graphics are really no different than this one. This actually just recently came out on the PS3 PlayStation Store. I don't know what the price was, but if you don't have a PS2, if you have a PS3 and no PS2, download this. Whatever you have to pay. This game is usually about a $20, I think, $20. And I just got really lucky. Got it at GameStop when they were, you know, essentially for those prices, they were just giving away their PS2 games. But and it had the manual included. Manual's in amazing shape. My disc is actually in my PS2 right now, so can't show you that. But if you want to have a look here, if you can see, the graphics they're sprites. If you know what sprites are, sprites are like you would see in old WWF games for like Super Nintendo and all that. Just the little pixelated, almost pixelated wrestlers. Graphics mean nothing in this game. Wrestle in match types ranging from tag team to cage match to electrified barbed wire exploding death match. Up to 8 players. There are very, very few games where you can have 8 wrestlers in the ring at once. This is one of them. Book your own events with matchmaker mode. Earn money to get better talent and bigger matches. Now, this is what I love most about this game is customization. Tons of customization. You can make the referees, you can make the rings, you can make logos, you can make wrestlers, you can make belts. Choose from over 300 wrestlers. That's a lot. There's over 300 wrestlers already in the game. On top of that, there are 500 create-a wrestler slots. So overall, in this game, you can have over 800 wrestlers. You can essentially make everybody from WCW, ECW, 80s WWF, 90s WWF, Attitude Era, current WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor, NXT, OVW, NWA, all that. You can make pretty much every wrestler ever and still have space left. And you can make them look amazing too. You can just make people weird looking. I made Odorous Irungus from Gwar. I made tons of DC and Marvel characters, and they all look amazing because the graphics are not great. That's why they look awesome. This is a fantastic game. If you haven't played it, play it. If you don't own it, if you've got a PS2, of course, buy this game. If you don't have a PS2, but you have a PS3, get on the PlayStation Store right now and buy it. Guaranteed, hours and days, months of replay value. Amazing game. I can't say a bad word about that game. My friend, on the other hand, the same friend that has the signed Smackdown vs. Raw 2011, he used to own Fire Pro Wrestling Returns. He picked it up for a decent price. This was back when he was into wrestling. He picked it up for a decent price, and I don't know if graphics are like a huge issue for him or whatever, but he hated the game so much. He hated it, and I love it. He was complaining that, you can't hit your opponent unless you're, lined up with them perfect. But I haven't had that issue, really, so I have no idea what he was talking about. Now, I told him, I was like, well, if you don't like it, can I have it? He didn't let me have it. What he did was, he has an obsession with shooting bows, So, don't get ahead of me. I know what you're thinking. What he did was, he took it outside and destroyed it. He used it as a bow target instead of giving it to me when I would have appreciated it. Luckily, I did eventually get it for that really, really cheap price. Under under $3, which is fantastic. It would have saved me that small amount of money if he would have just given me his copy. But he was, I wouldn't subject this game to anyone. Nobody needs to play this game. This is a terrible game. Blah 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 blah. But he could have just gave it to me, and instead he went and destroyed it. So bad taste in games, I guess. I don't know. By the way, friend, I won't say names, if you happen to watch this, I'm not making fun of you at all. You know I'm not, but you gotta be honest. Giving it to me was a better option than going out and shooting it, or not even giving it to me, just giving it to somebody who would appreciate it instead of destroying it. But anyway, that does it for PS2 wrestling games, or at least the ones in my collection. So, must buy, must play, must buy. Don't get this. That's 2008, by the way. Don't get that for PS2. Get it for PS3 or 360. 2010 is. Or wait, I got confused. 2008 and 2010. Get them for 360 or PS3. Don't get them for PS2. Fire Pro, get it regardless. I don't care if you don't have a system it'll play on. You need to buy it. You need to own it. So, thanks for watching. That does it for the PS2 wrestling games. Check out the description box below if you feel like donating any wrestling games to my collection. Give you a shout out in a future video. It'll be very, very much appreciated. Don't be like my friend. Don't go destroy a game. If you have a game that you want to get rid of, that's you feel like donating it to me, let me know. I'll gladly take it. I don't need any games that I already have. If you have games that I already have that you don't want, you can still donate them to me, but I will, I'll give them to other people who need or want them. But yeah, check out the description box if you see any games that you want to donate. Comment or send me a message, and we'll go from there. Several more videos coming, so stay tuned.